Hey guys, Darren here. We're doing a little walkthrough video for you since you can't be here. So I couldn't find the sprinkler control, and I'm a little embarrassed because I know that I've obviously been running the sprinklers, but yeah, I usually try to verify that. Outside is all in pretty good shape. There's not a ton of vents for the crawl space, but it's pretty nice and dry down there. So, but there's only like 2 or 3 vents on the external. Then there, modern construction there'd be 10 or 12. But roof looks great. I do a video when I'm up there. Metal roofs are pretty hard to, unless there's some obvious damage and stuff. All the screws are tight. You've got, a couple spots of some beat up siding, but not bad. A little bit of negative grading here. Notice that. I didn't see any issue in the crawl space because of it, but you can obviously water is congregating here. It'd be ideal if you could slope that away from the home a little bit. And then you got your soffit vents up here. That allows the airflow up into the attic and out the vents. The one thing that's kind of interesting I would ask the seller about is this. They obviously have some kind of custom thing they're doing with the sprinkler irrigation. There's one vent here. That's literally like the only one on this entire side. Some cracks in the sidewalk or in the driveway. At this point it kind of is what it is, but yeah, just noting that. Everything in the backyard looked pretty good. There's some dry spots in the sprinkler coverage, but that's probably just a optimization aspect. Again, I normally try to check that. When I come in the house, I'm checking every window and door, running water in every place before I go in the crawl space. Wood stove, I don't operate those. All your electrical was good. Everything that I could check. I think there's no cooling back here, but I did verify that the stove turned on, the stove heater. I think there was anything really to note back in this area. It's all looked pretty good. I do verify the jets actually work, so I filled that up and verified. When I'm checking the fans, I make sure those actually pull air. That one's not working super great because it's pretty stuffy back here, but that's primarily because there's not any cooling back here. Crawl space access, just noting, there's not a pull ring on that. There should be, and I took a video down there. There's a little bit of moisture coming in from the outside, kind of right along in there. It's not terrible, but you can definitely see it from the underside. So I tested all the HVAC. The air conditioner worked great. I'll double check the age on that. The furnace is original at 94, so that's definitely an older one. And I took a video of this, but when I tried to test the heater, it started to run heat, and then it kicked back over onto the AC side. So I'm not sure exactly what was happening there, so that probably needs to be checked out, some kind of communication issue. I run all your appliances, make sure those are good, noting that the exhaust for this is a replacement one. They have a old exhaust there, but right now this is just exhausting out of the top of the microwave. I test everything in here. Will note that really couldn't check out the water heater because it's back in this corner. It's kind of hidden by the washer and dryer. You definitely want to have access to that in case something happens. And that water heater temp right now is pushing out about 142, so it's a little bit on the hot side. Recommend cranking that back a little bit. Oh, I did note that there should be a shut off for this unit. Basically it's supposed to be within sight, and so the shut off for this is on the outside panel. While we're talking about that, I did want to note that Most of the electrical look fine, but this box, so it should have a inside panel here, so that's kind of a safety issue because you're not supposed to be able to, when you open that up, obviously you're not supposed to have direct access to the wires. I noted the high sprinkler head. That's not that big a deal, but it's just FYI. And there's obviously some dry spots, so that's just, again, sprinkler optimization. All the aspects out here look pretty good with respect to the connection to the house. And now that we mention it, that ledger board should have 1/2-inch lag bolts going into it. So it's got nails, but that should be 1/2-inch lags going into there. There's not a fan in this bathroom. And I'm functionally testing everything. I'm also testing for moisture. You'll see in the report I took a bunch of pics with my moisture meter everywhere that there's water, and making sure there's not any leaks in the floor. You have GFI eye protection, but when it trips in here, it actually trips in the other bathroom. So just heads up on that. There is a fan in this one. Turn that off. That bedroom's good. There is not smoke detectors currently in the bedrooms, and there should be. Your attic access is up in here. Pretty straightforward. No mold or anything up there. You've got mineral wool insulation. That's just kind of the older stuff, but it still works fine. But yeah, didn't see any issues in the attic space. And that covers most everything. There's probably a couple other things in there I'm forgetting right at the moment, but all in all, it's pretty solid. Just a few things to know about. All right, let me know if you have questions.